Right, Jimmy the skeleton is in to show you this one, hairdressers. Okay, we talked before about tradesman injuries and so on. First of all, the most common injuries, carpal tunnel syndrome, developing little bits of calluses back here, nerve issues going down into the baby fingers, huge amount of shoulder and trap pain, okay, coming off here. And then especially if you've been hairdressing all your life, you develop a serious cervical issue, okay, like this. So all of it here, you go get your MRIs, you've been told you've bulging discs along here, okay. If we realistically think about it, when we watch it now and we see this arm is sitting like this all day long, okay, whether you're the habit where you hold the brush in one hand or you use the hair dryer in the other hand, but it's the repetition of potentially holding that here, that arm is working away and this is sitting here. So seeing it on an actual posture, now we can start to understand that if I'm holding this again all day, we've talked before about tradesman injuries, this is what we're looking at, okay? And again, it's 8 hours standing on your feet. So from the side view, what do we start to do? The back curves like this, okay? We start to get really tired, we potentially fall into this position. If we don't do that, we start to slouch from the sides. So as we're standing here and we're working, we will fall onto one leg, we'll work away, we start to get tired, that hard surface on the floor again, we shift again, and every time we do that, we're affecting these chains. Then you hear hairdressers coming along with injuries, for example, in either of these two, especially in the lateral chain. That's shifting the pelvis, overdeveloping one side of the body, and then we start to see massive pelvic hip shifts. So there you are in that space of time. Now you're beginning to understand the effects that your posture is having, especially on hairdressers, is that the treatment, unless you're getting full body treatment from head to toe with a series of manipulations, working on that, on the tissue we're always talking about where the microcurrent works on, and effectively the actual microcurrent treatment is what is getting the results. Through that, through your rehab, you start to make little adaptations in your work placement. We've done it with tons and tons of hairdressers. No more carpal tunnel syndrome. We can clear that in one go, all clearing the armpit, and then clearing all the nerves all the way through the hands, relieving all the stress in the wrists.